Hey guys, welcome to the 7th part in the Roblox scripting for beginners tutorial series. Today we're going to be covering if statements. So let's just go straight into it, as always. So, an if statement is basically asking if this thing is true, then run this code. So, let's do it by creating a local p equals 10. So, in order to check if this is 10, we can do if p equals 10. So this is checking if it is equal to that. You have to use two equal signs. You cannot use just one. Then you can run some code. So print p is 10. And if we run, you'll see p is 10. But if I set it to 5, run, then nothing happens. So we can also do something if p does not equal 10. So if p tilde equals, so it's kind of like the grave key, this little squiggly line right here. So this is for does not equal 10, then p is not 10. And if I run, you'll see p is not 10. There's also a few other ways. So if p is less than 10, with this left arrow, you'll see that it'll print p is not 10. And if p is greater than 10, is right there, and it'll do it if p is a higher number than 10. Now, you can also have it so that, say, if p equals 10, then p is 10. Or you could do else, which is saying if, so it's if this statement is true, and then the else is if not, then do this. So print p is not 10. So if I run, you'll see p is not 10. But if I set it to 10, then p is 10. Alright, cool. You can also have it so that else if p is greater than 10, then you can go print p is greater than 10. And then if I set this to 11, you'll see p is greater than 10. You can use this for pretty much any variable. You can even go as far as else if p times 3 equals 30. No, wait. Else if p times 3 equals 33. I'll remove this. Then print p. And you'll see 11. You can also have it use multiple statements. So let's create another variable, make this 10, and local q equals 11. If p equals 10 and q equals 11, then we'll print p plus q. So 21. We can also make it so that you check if it is p equals 10 or q is 11. So if I do, just a random number for p, then I hit play. Since q is still set to 11 and it's checking if q is 11 or p is 10, then it prints 543. But if neither of them are the one it wants, let me get p is not 10. I'll do an example with an object now. So if workspace.baseplate.anchored, then, so with booleans, you can, if you just have it like workspace.baseplate.anchored, it'll just return if it's true or false, because this is a boolean. You don't have to do the equals true, because if workspace.baseplate.anchored will return true because it's anchored. So if it is true, then it'll run this. So you don't actually need this. You can also do if not, and then it'll check if it's not anchored. Print baseplate is anchored. And boom, baseplate is anchored. One more example with else statements, because I forgot to mention it. Local p equals 10. So if p is equal to 11, then print 11. Else if, we'll make another variable, local q equals 15. Else if q is equal to 14, because this is the example. Print 14. And else, so this else is running if neither of these have run. Else, neither are true. So if I hit run, you'll see that since neither of those values line up, neither are true. But if I were to make this check if it's 10, then 11. Alright, that about covers if statements. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye-bye.